here she is. This is every young man's supercar over in Europe. Starting with the front, super cool. You have this blue strip across the entire front, and underneath it, you have a light bar. So at nighttime, that lights up. Pretty sick. Over at the back, you can press the Volkswagen logo in to open the boot, and there are these two hand signs right here to close. It tells you where to close in case you can't figure that out by yourself. Also, what's cool is that this is also your rear parking camera. The problem is when you come inside, you can't see the camera from here. You have to activate it when you're inside the car. It looks pretty cool. It's like a secret James Bond hidden camera. Also cool, the R. This is like a new fancy way of showing that this is the R. R stands for racing because this is the top of the range Volkswagen Golf. Even better than the GTI. And to further enhance the performance, you have a Krapovich exhaust pipes. And this is part of the sports package. You pay a couple $1,000 more and you'll get a much better sounding car. It's strange to see Volkswagen outsourcing exhaust pipes. Usually if you buy these on your own, it'll completely scrap the warranty. But this time, Volkswagen will do it for you. Keep your warranty and you get a better sounding pop. So pop, pop, pop. This right here is the rear spoiler. It's actually pretty huge. You've got some space going down. Volkswagen Golf with some downforce. I mean, now we're talking. Down here, IQ light. And these are sequential turn signals. See? Prap, prap. They come out. I remember people used to modify these cars to have sequential turn signals. Now you can just buy it directly with the car. Here's the key. Very nice. You have the R on there. Feels good too. All right. These are the rims, but what I like are the blue aluminum brake calipers that also say R on them. It goes well with the car. They look super sick. Very nice. The grille is also much bigger now. Better air intake, better performance, and it looks nice. I like that. All right, hop inside. Take a look at this interior. You have these perforated leather seats with this underlying blue highlight, which looks super cool. The sides of them have this kind of carbon fiber style texture. It's still fabric, but it looks cool. And the entire seats are outlined with this blue piping, which gives it a good contrast with the black. The cockpit itself is actually pretty nice. You have this gauge cluster and the infotainment, which kind of surrounds you at an angle, which makes you feel like you're in some sort of a spaceship. It looks pretty cool. Don't forget that this is a Volkswagen Golf, and the upgrades that they've done to this car over the years is absolutely crazy. Even the steering wheel alone now looks like an actual futuristic kind of car. For example, just to raise the volume, there's no buttons anywhere. You have to swipe to raise and adjust the volume. So you have this haptic feedback, which lets you know how high or how low you're going. And on the other side, you also have more touch screens. On this side, this is your track selection touch unit. The steering wheel is wrapped in leather, has this blue stitching. You have a bit of a grip here with this perforated leather right there, and you have the R badge at the bottom. Over in the center, you have this gear selector, which is this very tiny, short little knob. It's okay, size doesn't always matter. We love it just the way it is. It's pretty cool. It feels like a trigger. You flick it backwards to put it into drive, and you flick it forward to put it into reverse. Also pretty cool, I didn't know what this was. It says Golf. This is for, putting something on there. Then you can actually flick that up like that, and this is now your wireless phone charging. This right here is a cup holder. What's cool is that you put your drink there, it's kind of shaking around, wobbling. It's a mess, it's risky. Maybe you get some coffee on yourself. You have this magic button right here that'll grip it. Or maybe if you're a lonely person, you don't have a significant other, you want to feel like someone's holding your hand while you're driving, you just press this little button like that, and now it feels like you're holding someone's hand. On the steering wheel as well, you have this R button on the left, and that'll put it directly into race mode right there. You see the center console? So you can put it into drift mode. So this car will actually bring all the power to the back and let you drift. And if you put it in special, you can immediately hear the difference in sound. Rev that up. Crazy how much this sounds. I mean, you get pops from a Golf. Now the gauge cluster is super cool. I like it because you can adjust it in a million different ways. But my favorite part is you have the RPM bar at the top. So when you floor it, you can just see it like revving sideways. It looks pretty aggressive. It looks like a rocket. You can also adjust it in a million different ways. So you can press the view button, and then what you'll get is just different kinds of displays. Now you have 2 gauges. You can keep going, and what you'll have is the map. We're currently disconnected from the internet, so we don't have a map, but you can keep on going. you'd actually have that displayed. I also like this one, which is the one with the center. It's a center gauge, very big, very aggressive. It looks cool, man. Volkswagen Golfs have come a long way, and I appreciate it. Not everybody's a huge fan of so many electronics, but I appreciate it. I like it. Also for climate control, it's all touch now. So there's no buttons, you just swipe like that to raise and lower your temperature. I think it's cool, but not sure I prefer it over physical buttons. All right, back seats, they're not overwhelmingly spacious, but it's enough. You still have that carbon fiber fabric going down the center, even on the sides. It still looks cool. You have this kind of blue texture at the back and sides of the headrest. You can pull this down. Basic cup holder, no hand holder on this one. Also, the Golf is getting pretty fancy. I remember my friend's Golf from like 1995. It pretty much looked like a piece of plastic with absolutely no climate controls. So we've come a long way. Okay, over in the back of this seat, you have a normal folder paper holder here. You have two little phone holders, two pockets right here, because nowadays everyone will have a smartphone, so they've just added that. All right, start stop button right here. Press that. Comes on. All right, race mode. So this thing has 320 horsepower and does 0 to 100 in just over 4 seconds, which is crazy for a hot hatch. I mean, these things are leveling up nowadays. Price is about $45,000, and you can add a little bit more on with the sports package. What do you guys think? What do you think? $45,000, worth it? Let me know. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. See you guys next time.